What's up, YouTube? Just gonna make another video here just to show you my collection. I think it's finally complete. There might be a couple more that I might add still, but as for right now, I think this is pretty good. Used to have a lot more cars than these. Had Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Audis and American Muscle and everything, and kind of had to thin out the herd because it becomes too much, and then you have a lot of them tucked away in boxes and you don't even look at them. So anyways, here's my collection of, majority is of Porsches. I do have some Mustangs there because I had a Mustang, 2002 Mustang GT, had that for many years, but that's been moved along. And anyways, so here's my collection of 1/18 scale. I'll just show you a couple things there. There's the Beetle, and then we have the 934 RSR and the Porsche 908 03. We got the two James Dean machines. His first Porsche, which was the 356 Speedster in white, and then later on his 550 Spyder that he was actually killed in. Here we just got a 427 along with the AC Cobra. Always love that car. And we got the Volkswagen GTI and Porsche 911 Turbo S. And then up here, this was the first true sort of Porsche race car, strictly designed for racing. I mean, they raced the 356 and won Le Mans in the class in '51 with the 356 SL, but this was the first real Porsche race car with that 4-cam motor. Incredible car. Then you got the 718 RSK, Porsche 904 GTS, Porsche 906, a couple of the 917s, the one that won its first overall victory for Porsche in 1970 from Salzburg, and then the famous Martini livery number 21, the RSR Turbo 2.1 from 74, came in second overall at Le Mans. And this beauty, 935. I think it came like 4th or 5th overall and first in its class in 76. Pretty incredible. And what do we got here? Beautiful 930 Turbo, Carrera RS. Now these two I really love. This is Porsche 356 number 1. This was the prototype that Porsche had made from, basically it was a tubular frame and all sort of Volkswagen components, engine, drivetrain, but highly modified. And after he made this car, he had to sell it to create a budget to start his production in Gmünd, Austria. And this was the original 356 from Gmünd. I think they made 50 or 52 of these things. This is the 17th one that was ever made. So also very famous car, both of these two. This is where it all began. So in these two right there. And then we're into the brand new, well, not the brand new, the 991 first generation GT3 RS, the Porsche 918 Spyder, and then the 997 GT2 RS, beautiful car, love this thing, followed by the iconic Carrera GT, and then you hop down to some more of the motorsports machines here. 917-30 driven by Mark Donohue, 936, which was hugely successful, won 3 times at Le Mans for Porsche, and this one came before the famous 956, followed by the 962. And then we have the GT1. And then we move over here and we have the 997 RSR Flying Lizards. Love this thing. I remember when these two were racing at the America Le Mans series for all those years, and they were pretty dominating in their classes. Exciting times to watch the America Le Mans series when these guys were racing. It was incredible. And then the Porsche RS Spyder, which probably its biggest victory was it won the 12 Hours of Sebring as an overall victory, and it was a P2 car, not a P1 car, so it managed to beat the bigger displacement cars in that race, which was pretty outstanding. And then we got more of the recent stuff, the new RSR and the Porsche 919, which is incredible. And then we got the GT1 and the first GT3, and then we have the GT2 and the Turbo S 993 version. Still probably one of my favorite body styles from Porsche. We got a nice little Volkswagen bus there, of course. And then we got the Porsche 964 RS 959, and then the 944 Turbo 928. These two things those came out at a time when Porsche was actually looking to change their direction. They actually had plans to eliminate the 911 and wanted to go with front wheel drive or front engine rear wheel drive cars. And that's when they came out with the 959 to show what the future of the 911 could be, the capabilities it could have, sequential turbos and adjustable ride heights and four-wheel drive. I mean, it was an incredible car, and it saved the 911, and that's why it's still around today, because of that car. And that's what was so great about when they came out with the next generation, the 964. That was the first 911 where I think 60 or 70% of the componentry in the car was changed. First time that a 911 had ever seen four-wheel drive with the Carrera 4. First time it had seen an automatic transmission, a Tiptronic. That was something that in the previous cars you didn't really see. You saw an automatic in the 928s, but not a Tiptronic like this one had. So that car, the 959, so important to Porsche's future, as well as that 964. It really showed what the 911s could become and what they did become, because as we all know, the 911s that they are making nowadays, especially with this new 991, 991.2, and now the new 992, absolutely incredible. I know that Porsche, they did lose their way a little bit with the 996. That was not the, some guys will disagree, but that was not maybe their best years when they were building the 996. It just looked odd, those headlights. It had taken a different direction. First time they went into water cooled, there were a whole bunch of issues with some of the models there with that IMS stuff, but anyways, guys, just wanted to show you. And there's some of the Mustangs over there. But that's the 1/18 scale collection of all of my my Porsches. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, guys.